Hello again, welcome back to my channel Trish Tio TV. So I'm sorry about the interruption on the first part of this video about SHERLYN ANYANGO. So we left at SHERLYN being in limbo because she's been trying to contact her husband, who reads her messages but doesn't respond to the messages. So she doesn't know what's going to happen. So on the latest interview which she did with Mungai yesterday, she was still talking as if she has a bright future. And I'm not knocking her for being very confident, but she needs some reality check, because she said if things don't work out for her, she can always go back to media. So I just wanted to point out that the job she left behind is not waiting for her. So in as much as it's good to be optimistic, it's not automatic that she can always go back to the job she left behind at Citizen. And then the other thing which Mungai asked was if she would consider dating other people and what caliber of people she would entertain. And she was like, a lot of people are hitting on her, but given her reputation, you have to ask yourself why these people are hitting on you. Are they after you for a serious relationship, or are they after you because of casual relations? Because after you've really revealed yourself on social media, a lot of people think you can just be a fun girl and that's it. So I doubt a lot of these people hitting on her want her for a serious relationship. And then the other thing, she said, if she was to date other people, they have to be either on her level or they have to be more well off than she is. So I thought that was arrogant. Yes, she may be doing well, but newsflash to her, if you consume men-centric content, or if you really know how men think, a lot of serious guys who have their things in order and who are wealthy will definitely not choose a girl who has a bad reputation for a serious relationship. So that's something she needs to bear in mind. And then another thing, she's trying, I think she's reached that epiphany stage, you know, that stage where most ladies reach when they're in their late 20s because they are wiser. Then has happened sooner than that because she happens to be 25, yeah, which is not old. And it's good that she's realizing where she went wrong when she's still fairly young. So she's trying to change her image. But unfortunately, if you go to her Instagram page, there are still a lot of suggestive videos and photos. Because like I said, she has a very voluptuous figure. So whatever she's portraying on her Instagram account contradicts with what she's trying to portray herself as. So if she really wants people to take her seriously, that's something she needs to consider. And then the other thing, as much as it seems like things have turned against her, there is advantages for her sharing her stories. it doesn't help her because it makes a lot of people who didn't know her before get to know what her history entails. And these are things which I'm sure most ladies would not like to come to light, especially if you're trying to be taken seriously. So the advantage is a lot of young people, especially girls who are contemplating following her path, it's like a cautionary tale for them. It shows them how they'll end up. Because you see now, it has costed her a relationship. Because from how she's talking, it seems like she developed real feelings for this husband of hers, this estranged husband. And now you see, now that she's still married to that guy, it means if, let's say, she fell in love with another person who intended to marry her, there's no way she can go ahead with the marriage ceremony because she has to first divorce that US man. And then the other negative thing is the fact that because of the reputation she got, she's been meeting people. Imagine she met an old man. She was just out and about, met an old man who made an indecent proposal to her and actually pulled up one of her videos. And she was very offended. But you see, the problem is because you portrayed yourself as this raunchy vixen, people think you're always up to casual fun. So that was a big disadvantage for taking part in that COVID club. And then she, during that time, she started indulging in drugs and excessive drinking. But thank God she recovered from that. But obviously that took a piece of her. And it shows that she was not psychologically okay with what she was doing because she resorted to using drugs and alcohol to numb the psychological pain from the shame created by participating in Club COVID. And then she claims she wasted a lot of money during that time because she was getting a lot of money, so she was spending it at almost the same rate she was getting the money. Because she said she would throw pointless parties, like she would hire an expensive Airbnb, call friends who are not, you know, as in friends who are all just there to party with you. So she would call friends, hire Airbnb, buy food and drinks. But then she didn't have any serious relationships from all those encounters. Well, when we go to the pros, she managed to buy an expensive house because she bought a house costing almost 30 million pounds without having to take a loan from a bank. 30 million shillings, which equates to over $213. So she didn't take out a loan, she paid cash for that house. So that's a positive investment. But I don't know whether she's happy about it, given that she didn't really get the funds by clean means. So the other thing she did was she bought 4 shops for her mother to operate. And then she also built a house for her parents. But then I can sort of cut her some slack because she comes from a poor background because her parents were not well-to-do and they were 12 kids in the family. So I think they lived a very hard life. And that's why she didn't hesitate to take part in the Club COVID. So anyway, I hope she's going to have a bright future. She's going to put all that behind her back. And I hope if it's divorcing that US man, I hope they'll divorce and wipe the slate clean, start a new chapter. And I wish her well. So I'm going to link all the related videos at the bottom so that if you're interested in doing a deep dive, you can do so. And as usual, like this video, tell me what you think about it on the comment section. Share the video out with as many people as possible. And bye for now, and see you on the next video.